You know that since 22nd of February, we had cases of coronavirus in Italy, first in a small area in the north of Italy, and then it spread in all the country. So now there are cases of coronavirus in all over the country, apart from a few places, few provinces, all the countries affected, especially the northern part of Italy, with the economic and commercial capital of Italy, Milan, and of course cities like Venice, Bologna, and Turin, which was also economic powerhouse. The situation has changed dramatically in the last 48 hours because of the rising numbers of cases. We reached yesterday around 9,172 cases since the start, and less than 8,000 are the sick, the person sick at the moment. And we had 463 people who died, but also 724 people who have healed. But as you can imagine, the problem is the stress on the health system. So many people sick means that the hospitals are full, and intensive emergency units are full, and intensive care areas are close to full capacity. So it is really a danger of not being able to treat all the patients. The government has tried since the start to enforce measures of precaution to avoid the spread of the virus. This is not a problem of Italy. This is a problem for all over the world. So to stop the contagion in Italy means to stop the contagion, the spread of the virus in Europe and in the rest of the world. This is also what the Chinese have done. The Italian government chose transparency to provide information and clear directives. There were always consultations with the local authorities, with citizens, and especially with scientific institutions. All the decisions were taken after consulting scientists, and we have good scientists to provide advice. So it is transparency and the freedom of information to help fighting this disease. It's also fighting also against fake news, I will say, because sometimes there are lots of fake news around, creating confusion among the public. But key is also to provide timely information to all citizens, and especially to take decisions based upon science, and not upon emotion or fake news. Since today is already enforced the most strict and severe measures across all the country. So from Milan to Palermo in Sicily, in all peninsula and the islands, the same rules apply. The same rules means that the mobility of people is restricted. Basically, our Prime Minister said our motto will be, I stay at home. I stay at home unless I need to go outside for some reason, which is to go to work, to go to shopping, of course, for basic needs, to go for emergencies, and to go for health reasons. And the police are checking people to avoid unnecessary movement. Schools, universities, sports centers, gyms, museums, cinemas, theaters, all public spaces are closed. Cafes and restaurants are open until 6 p.m. Shops are open from Monday to Friday, but only those who can maintain a safe distance of at least 1 meter among customers. So the sickness is affecting everybody at a different degree. We are the first to be struck in Europe, and unfortunately the numbers are rising also in other European countries. The Italian tourists to Tanzania, they won't be coming anymore because the restriction is also to depart from Italy. So you cannot leave the country unless there is some reasons. And tourism is not a reason. So for the time being, all the Italian tourists in the country will just return home. And we know that yesterday a number of Italians came back to Italy from Zanzibar.